Session 5, guys. A good one here and fitting for me. I'll explain. So the second leadership principle: turbulent times build great leaders. In another book, in another class, I think it's called Great Hospitality by Will Guidara. Great one. Look it up. The guy's dad says adversity is a terrible thing to waste. And I love that. Okay. Problems and difficult days are actually good for you, my friend. The guy says. I think it's the ski instructor. And it's so true. And a lot of this metaphor is wrapped up in skiing. In fact, he says, right here, all it means, Blake, is that to ski down the tough runs, you need to do the very thing that it seems you should most avoid doing. I want to change that a little bit. A saying I have is the magic you are looking for is in the hard work you're avoiding. Example for me, I haven't done my taxes in like 3 years. I was hiding my head in the sand hoping it'd go away. Got a little notice from my friends at the IRS. They said, hey, we want to talk to you. I said, no thanks, time to do my taxes. So I went over to my buddies, he did my taxes for me. And I'm good, it's all good. I got it all sewn up. I spent 3 years worrying about that. It took 45 minutes. Not a good look, but I'm so glad it's done. The magic I was hoping for was in the tough the tough work I was avoiding. I think it's called, what does he say? It's called commit to the fall line. Like, go right up to that point where you're uncomfortable and press it. As we build our comfort zones, we also build our prisons, right? Comfortable is actually a terrible place to be because it keeps you from improving. So on these tough days, man, it's hot out there. We got callbacks, we got leads, but it's all stuff we prayed for because we prayed to work here. We prayed to have a company. When they started this company, they were praying for leads, man. I remember Casey tells me the story of like him and Josh getting the first lead, like the first one where they called in and they were all excited. And now we kind of take them for granted. Those tough things are the exact things we need to do because they expand you, they grow you. As you push your comfort line expands, right? So if we just stay comfortable, there's actually a cool book. It's called The Comfort Crisis. And it talks about like, we live life at 72 degrees. People don't go in the cold. They don't go in the hot. They don't, their cars all have air conditioning. Their food's delivered to their door. Netflix has 100,000 movies and still there's nothing on somehow. But we live in this comfort. Have you guys ever seen that movie WALL-E? I think it is. Where all the people are like super fat and they're carried around in carts and they drink big gulp sodas. That's where I see like society going. Like we just all stay so comfortable that we waste away. I promise you that'll never be me. And if I have it my way, it'll never be you guys either. We need to do the things that make us uncomfortable. We need to embrace the difficulty, embrace the struggle, if you will. I just read a book called The Old Man and the Sea. I never read it before, Ernest Hemingway. And I can see why people think it's so great. It's about this old man who tries to catch this fish and the fish is suffering, but he's suffering too. But he keeps saying, the fish will break before I do. And it's just so cool. He just sits there and he suffers. And he suffers because he's doing his purpose. And it's noble to suffer in pursuit of your purpose. Let me say it again. It's noble to suffer in pursuit of your purpose. I'll say it one more time. It's noble to suffer in pursuit of your purpose. And the first person to tell me that in class, we'll get a Starbucks gift card, okay? Or like some money sent to him for Starbucks. I don't know, some way we'll exchange currency so you can buy some caffeine. And I also want to know your guys' thoughts on that. So when I say, hey guys, give me 2 people that respond to the video, and you guys are like, respond to that. Let's talk about that. Not time to be comfortable. It's time to grow. And it's time to make some money. Thank you guys.